Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message about how the energies have shifted with regards to karmic ties. And I have noticed this in my own life, but also with other people's. But I'm going to talk about my own experiences, and hopefully this will help you and encourage you if you're not fully out of this yet, that this is certainly something that's happening because it's an energetic shift that I've experienced for myself as well as other people. So, if you've been watching me for a while, I have put a few videos out there, probably in the last couple months, saying how I got frustrated that I thought a karmic cycle had passed and it was still kind of present and I couldn't get out of it, and it was making me very frustrated and quite annoyed actually. But that drove me to create a meditation on how to end karmic cycles. And it's not necessarily karmic between, like, in a twin flame setting where there's a third party that you no longer want, or your person that you love is in that kind of dynamic with someone else. It's not just that, it's for your life. I've done the meditation numerous times for different people. I've done it for all my exes. I've done it for people in my past, managers even in work, teachers in school, people in school who weren't very kind to me, just anyone who we could apply, even family members, anyone that it was applicable to. I did the forgiveness ritual, and it's just helped so tremendously. I even did it between me and my beloved because I felt that even though 90% of me was happy with our connection and how amazing of a person that he is, there were a few things that I still felt a little bit hurt by. Even though I didn't want them to make me feel hurt, they still kind of did. So I had to be honest with myself and say, okay, I'm still feeling this. I better do this ritual for that. And I did. And it lifted things so much. And a way that I know for definite that this has happened was through dream messages. And I get so many dream messages. I love dream messages. They are the type of things that really show me what I'm doing and where I'm going and if I'm going the right direction. So, I'm sure if you've been following my dream messages, that you would have come across a video where I said that I was still dreaming about karmic situations and about particularly a new girlfriend that one of my exes has that has stopped me from feeling completely free, because she basically said to me, why is there a boundary between me and my boyfriend? Why can't he just be with me completely? And I wasn't expecting to do this, but I actually had a conversation with him about her and about that dream. And he was just shocked and a little bit like, okay, uncomfortable, because he knows that I have this gift, but he never truly wants to admit that I can read everything about him and her. Not that it's any of my business, but I thought because it's involving me and these dreams are just persistent and annoying, I had to tell him, because I thought, you know what, I want it out of my energy. And if he knows, at least maybe he can do something with it. And I said to him, I feel there's a distance between the two of you because she doesn't feel valued and accepted, and she doesn't feel like you're really going to make her happy in the sense that there's no security there. You know, you don't want to move in together. And that was actually his issue with me, and that's why I left him. But anyway, it was history repeating itself, and I said, this is what she's shown me. And he tried to kind of palm it off like, oh, well, that was just a dream, and I'm sure that now you've told me you're never going to dream about it again. And I didn't, thank goodness, because I was tired of those dreams. But what I did dream was that I couldn't remember his name. It was so weird. It was a dream that I had, kind of not about him per se, but that he was kind of in the background. And it wasn't even his face. The energy of it felt like him, but in the dream, I just didn't remember his face and his name. I'm not going to say his name because I want to protect his privacy. But in the dream, I called him Freddy. And I don't know anyone called Freddy. in my actual life, you know? I mean, I know of people called Freddie, of course, but not an actual person with that name. I've never dated a Freddie. I've never really known a Freddie, never been friends with a Freddie. It was weird. And in the dream, I just kept calling him Freddie. And in the dream, he got really annoyed and goes, "That's not my name." But I didn't know his name. I knew the name of my beloved and the name of everyone else. I just didn't know his name anymore. And I kind of forgot what his face looked like. And in the dream, it was so warped. He didn't look anything like how he actually looks. But the energy was his. But the energy felt so distant too. It just felt like it was something of a past life. It was so weird. And I told him about that one too. Because I thought it was funny. And he got offended. But that's how I know that the energy shifted. Because you can see, well, I could see it energetically in his face. I could see that he felt that I had properly cut the ties, and that the karmic ties that were going round and round in those dreams no longer apply, and that it's gone, it's cut, it's just, yeah, it's completely gone. And it's cool to get confirmation like that, because you don't always get to witness confirmations, but yeah, it's cool when you do. So through this experience, I wanted to share, because I've also seen examples in other people's lives. I don't want to go into detail because these people are very close to me, and I don't want to kind of, put all their experience out there, because I haven't asked them for their permission, and it's fine. But I just want you to know about this, so that if you're going through a similar situation, A, we're all going through it energetically all together, but B, also, if you're not fully through that yet, know that it is happening, and there's something that you can expect to happen as well, because I feel that collectively this is actually an energetic shift, and I feel that this has been activated by the new moon. Ooh, and also I've just been dreaming about my beloved a lot, and not just, I feel the dreams have a different feeling to them. They're just very, very real, very close, very intimate, and very, like, I could close up see his face in detail. And when I used to dream about him, I would kind of see his face, but it was kind of very, very fast. It's not like you can sit with them and really look at them up close. It wasn't like that, but now it is. So that's definitely shown me that there's been an energetic shift, and I'm excited for it. And yeah, I want to share that with you as well, because I know that these energetic shifts are happening collectively, and I'm super excited for what is next, because how awesome is it that they finally can just be free? I wish my ex and his girlfriend the best, and I wish that he would have the courage that if he feels this situation is not for him, that he would find a situation that would make him happy. Not with me, of course, because that ship has sailed. But I just find it really sad that people get themselves into situations where they're not fully happy, and you can see it, especially as someone who reads energy all the time. I'm too attuned to things for him to BS me and say that that's not true. So, just wishing him the best, and wish us all the best, every one of us. We all deserve to be happy. We all deserve true love. So I thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Oh, if you'd like to connect with me, all my details are in the description. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.